In this video, you will learn how to solve this nice exponential equation. We have to find the value of y. Now, to find the value of y, what do you think we are going to do? This is a tactical exponential equation. And then we're going to see how we are going to solve this. Remember, this exponential equation is going to lead us to a quadratic equation. How? Let's find out. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more simplified mathematics solution. Now, to solve this, let's see how we divide all through by the value of 16 to the power of y. Now let's do that. 9 to the power of y divided by 16 to the power of y will be plus 12 to the power of y divided by 16 to the power of y will be equal to 16 to the power of y divided by 16 to the power of y. Now, why did we do this? We did this so as to make the left hand side to be equal to 1. So the left hand side will be equal to 1 because 16y divided by 16y is going to give us y. So 1. So we have this expression to be this. Now, before we bring out the left hand side, recall from the law of indices that if you have a to the power of x divided by b to the power of x, this can be equal to a divided by b all to the power of what? X. So if we have that expression, this whole expression will now give us 9 divided by 16 all to the power of y plus 12 divided by 16 all to the power of y, and this will be equal to 1. Great. Now from that expression, you come to see that 4 can go here to give us 3. 12 can divide 4 to give us 3, and 16 can divide 4 to give us 4. So from that expression, we are going to have 9 divided by 16 all to the power of y to be plus 3 divided by 4 all to the power of y to be equal to 1. So what do we have here? From this left hand side, we can still simplify this to give us 3 what? 3 square divided by 4 square, because 4 square is going to give us 16, right? And this will be all to the power of y plus 3 divided by 4 all to the power of y, and this can be equal to 1. Now recall that if two values have same power, we can truly bring out the power as the law of indices states. So we'll have 3 divided by 4 all to the power of 2, and this will be all to the power of y plus this will give us 3 divided by 4 all to the power of y, and this will be equal to 1. Great. So we are going to apply a law of indices. From that law of indices, if you have a to the power of x and it is multiplying the power of y, it can be equal to a to the power of y multiplied by the power of x, reverse exponent. So if we do that, we are going to have that expression to now give us 3 divided by 4 to the power of y, all multiplied by what? The power of 2, plus this is going to give us 3 divided by 4 all to the power of y, and this will be equal to 1. Great. So what do we have here? We are going to have this to give us a simpler equation. So from that expression, you can come to see that 3 divided by y by 4 all to the power of y can be equal to x. So if we have that expression to be equal to x, that means wherever we see 3 to the power of 4 to the power of y, we're going to replace it with 4. So that expression will give us, we're going to have this to become x squared, right? And then this other one give us plus x, and this will be equal to 1. So this equation will be x squared plus x minus 1, and this will be equal to 0. We subtract 1 from both sides. So this is a quadratic equation. What do we do from here? All we need to do is just to solve the quadratic equation. So if we solve the quadratic equation for x, we're going to have our x to be equal to, using the quadratic formula, minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a, where a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1, and c, which is this, is equal to what? Negative 1. So we are going to substitute the value of a, b, and c into the quadratic formula. If we do that, our value of x will be equal to negative 1 plus or minus square root of 1 square minus 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by negative 1, and all these will be divided by 2 multiplied by 1. So what do? We're going to simplify this. To simplify this, we'll have our x to be equal to negative 1 plus or minus square root of 1 square is 1, minus 4 multiplied by 1 is minus 4, minus 4 multiplied by minus 1 is going to give us plus 4, and this will be divided by what? 2. So from this expression, we're going to have x to be equal to negative 1 plus or minus square root of 5 divided by 2. So that expression will give us two values for x, which is x equal to root 5 minus 1 divided by 2, or we're going to have a negative 1 minus root 5 divided by what? 2. Now recall from our initial expression, we said a value of 3 divided by 4 to the power of y is equal to x. So if our x is equal to this, so that means 3 to the power 3 divided by 4 all to the power of y, we said, is equal to what? X. And our main intent is to find the value of what? Y. So let's equate these two equations to the value of this. So we'll have 3 divided by 4 all to the power of y to what? To be equal to root 5 minus 1 divided by 2, or we'll have this to be equal to 3 divided by 4 all to the power of y to be equal to minus 1 minus root 5 divided by what? By 2. So let's consider these two expressions. From the left hand side, you're going to find out that for all values of y equal to 0, 1, 2, including negative y, the left hand side of this side will always give you what? A positive what? Result. But the right hand side will always be what? Negative. So what did that tell us? Mathematically, negative is not equal to positive, and as a result of that, we are going to neglect this expression. From this solution, the next solution we're going to consider is this. From this solution, we're going to see how we find the value of y. And to find the value of y here, we are going to simply use the natural logarithm. So we're going to take the natural log of 3 divided by 4 to the power of y equal to the natural log of root 5 minus 1 divided by what? By 2. So solving that, remember from the laws of logarithm, if you have the natural log of a to the power of y, this can be equal to y multiplied by the natural log of a. So for apply that, we'll have y multiplied by the natural log of 3 divided by 4 and this will be equal to the natural log of root 5 minus 1 divided by 2. So what do we have in this expression? We will now have the value of the natural log of 3 divided by 4 dividing both sides. So we'll divide both sides by 3 divided by 4, and we'll divide here by the natural log of 3 divided by 4. From the left hand side, we'll be left with what? Y. So our y will be equal to the natural log of root 5 minus 1 divided by 2, all multiplied by the natural log of 3 divided by 4. Now get to note something, that from the laws of logarithm, if I have the natural log of a divided by b, this can be equal to the natural log of a minus the natural log of what? Of b. So what would that give us? If we apply it to that expression, we're going to have the value of our y to be equal to the natural log of root 5 minus 1, right? Minus the natural log of 2, all divided by the natural log of 3 minus the natural log of what? Of 4. So if we simplify this expression, we are going to find the value of y. So I'm going to give you a task, and what is going to be that task? I want you to simplify this expression. Find the natural log of the value of root 5 minus 1, subtract it from the natural log of root 2, divide it from the natural log of root 3, the natural log of 3 minus the natural log of 4, and then arrive at the value of y. If you do that, don't forget to drop your answers in the comment section, and I'll be so glad to interact with you from that point. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more simplified mathematics solution, and remember to also share this video with friends and colleagues. Thanks so much for watching, and bye bye for now.